Different day, different pillow. Same shit. Oh, Christ. Look at my big nose. Oh, God. Oh, Christ. That's enough of that. Oh, for Christ's sake. No. The last few days, literally the last 3 days, me and Mark have been smashing glasses all over the bloody place. Not on purpose. He was putting something away in this bloody glass thing that kept all my paintbrush things in. That went flying across the room. Massive big shards of glass all over the place. Then I was just sat in the kitchen and this bloody shelf fell down and there was all these glasses on it and one of them bloody smashed and landed all over me. And then the next day I stood in some of the shards and couldn't fucking get it out my feet. And then I was at work yesterday and I was getting ready to do a group that I run and I put the art bag on the chair, that fell on the floor and the bloody jam jar smashed all over the bloody place. I don't believe in coincidences, and neither does the pillow. So I've been looking into it, and it depends who you believe, really. Some people say, well, the one that jumped out at me is, do you remember the other day when I was doing my very professional analysis of the 5 of Cups of the tarot card, and I was like, he stood there, don't cry over spilt milk. Well, one meaning actually said about the breaking glass, they said, oh, don't cry over spilt milk. So that one jumped out at me, so it's not necessarily a negative. There's all these things about glass and Jewish traditions. The groom stamps on a glass to break the temple or something. And they break plates at weddings for good luck. They also throw champagne bottles at boats, don't they? Which I've never understood. Didn't do the Titanic any good, did it? So some cultures, breaking glass is a good sign. Some cultures is a bad sign. Obviously, the mirrors thing was just... I read about that years ago. Breaking mirrors, 7 years bad luck. That was just because that's how long it would take the bloody poor servant to pay it back. Her wages, about 7 years. So, but there was a few scatterings of things that resonated with me. Like I said, pillows trying to take the bloody over. Bloody, and the don't cry over spilt milk one. And new beginnings. And, you know, some of them were saying glass is always glass no matter how many times you break it or melt it down or this, that and the other. You know, it's always glass. It comes from sand, doesn't it? So no matter what you do to it, it doesn't change. So that's comforting, I suppose. But there was, you know, other ones about rebuilding something new. There was other things about lost dreams and, you know, but even though that's lost, you can still rebuild on a different way, in a different path, which is what I've been talking about. And that goes back to that tarot card 100%. And I know it's all obvious stuff, and it's all stuff we've been talking about in the tribe for over a year, the parallel society. It's just affirmations, isn't it? It's just little affirmations from the universe that, yeah, it ain't going to be what it used to be. It's going to be different. I can't remember, it begins with a K. There's this thing they do, is it in China? I did it once with my my young'uns when I ran an art group, and we on purpose broke plates. And then I got some like gold stuff to mix in with the resin to mend it again, because I can't remember what it's called. I never can remember what it's called, but it's something they do in China, and the bowl's more beautiful now. They highlight the cracks. I can never remember what it's called. They highlight the cracks because it's the cracks that give it the experience and the character, and they define it now. And then there was other things saying, oh, it highlights the fragility of your relationships. I think it highlights the fragility of everything, doesn't it? Everything's fragile, and up until this point, kind of, I suppose, we've had massive things that have shaken our sense of security, haven't we? Like 9/11, etc., like Thomas going on about. There's been big things that have shaken that. But we tend to always think tomorrow's going to be the same as today, don't we? We sort of like just think that. But maybe this glass thing and this tarot card thing I keep getting, it's just a little reminder that it's the same but different. And that's just the way of the world. That's my little thoughts about it anyway. So I'm going to try not to break a fucking glass today, that's all I know. I got to go and have my eyes done. I'm getting new glasses today. I just thought of that.